Heaves Barnside Chat. We take your questions from the magic rainbow bag. Love lives here, so join us today for Heaves Barnside Chat. You can find us in Campbellville, Ontario. We have rescued chickens, pigs, and cows and goats. We've got plenty more farmed animals, big and small, all for love and love for all. Welcome to Heaves Barnside Chat. We take your questions from the magic rainbow bag. Love lives here, so join us today for Heaves Barnside Chat. Our mission is to inspire kindness and compassion for farmed animals everywhere. You can help us take action by volunteering or through donations, or visit our store and check out our website to learn more. Welcome to Heaves Barnside Chat. We take your questions from the magic rainbow bag. Love lives here, so join us today for Heaves Barnside Chat. Happily ever after Farm Sanctuary.
Hello, friends! Hello! I took the clip off. I don't know if you used the clip.
I don't know what it is.
You don't know what the clip
I
is.
don't know what the clip is.
This is my
We should have been using a clip.
This is my reminder clip, and it's to remind me to take the bloody thing off mute. Because during the
I think
intro,
we did okay with the mute.
Oh man, that is like my nemesis, is the mute button. And I would do it almost every time, and it became this running,
all the comments,
this running silly gag. Yeah, if you wanted comments on the feed, all you had to do, if it was just keep talking, and everybody chimes in. Hello, welcome to an episode of Heaves Barnside Chat. We are live. It's pretty gloomy out today, isn't it?
It's nice and cool. We're getting some hot weather coming up, so it's kind of nice.
It is hot weather coming up, isn't it?
Very hot.
Hot
week.
How hot's it going to be, Andrea?
28 to 32 degrees Celsius, which is quite warm, plus humidex?
The humidex, yeah, that's right. Please let us know in the comment field where you are tuning in from. The comments are coming
Germany,
in.
Scotland.
Oh,
that's my favorite part.
Chicago, been there once. Scotland, definitely been there a bunch of times. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Angie. Hello, Kathy.
Derek is back.
Hey, hello. My name is Derek Walter. I'm one of the founders of Heaves, and with us today is the amazing Andrea White, who needs no explanation who she is. But if you're just joining us this week, if you're new to the page, which every week there's always new people joining, Andrea is the world-renowned animal care supervisor here at Happily Ever After Farm Sanctuary. And for those of you that are just joining us, you might not know where we are tuning in from. We're in Campbellville, Ontario, Canada. There's a worldwide audience. Let's see, we've got Vancouver Island. We've got, oh wow, I can't even pronounce that one. Sheboygan? Was that Sheboygan? I'm afraid to touch this.
Yes,
I know. Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Hello to Celeste. And we've got California, and we have Central Valley. Lots of people from California.
Yes, a lot of Californians right now.
Big audience
all logging in at the same time.
California.
New York.
Hello.
Southern California.
Oh my goodness.
Germany.
More from Germany. Hello, Sabine. Denmark. Yes. South Africa.
Woo!
Wow. South Africa has a farmed animal sanctuary, and they have a pig named Picasso. Do you know him?
Yes, I think I've heard of him.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar.
Picasso.
I don't think I knew he was in South Africa.
Yeah, that's where he is. South Africa's first farmed animal sanctuary, and it may be their only farmed animal sanctuary. Actually, I shouldn't say that, but maybe if you're from South Africa, have you ever heard of Picasso?
Let us know.
He is a pig that can paint, and they give him supplies. And there's brushes in different colors and a big canvas, and then Picasso picks up the brush, dips it in paint, and then goes to town on the canvas, and it is a special sight to see.
I'm trying to picture any of our pigs doing that.
I think
maybe Dan, because he just like carries his bowls and is very aware of his mouth.
Brindle seems like a painter to me. I think Brindle.
Timmy has made some weird art in the barn before. He's made these like sculptural things out of sticks.
Oh, okay.
So Timmy's a little bit
he's
of
a
an
big
artist.
nest builder.
Yeah.
I like to see lots of mud smooshes on the wall. And we have these plastic door things that hang in front of the door to keep the flies down and keep the wind and the snow
They're
out.
Really great.
They are amazing.
I remember the time before we had those.
What was it before?
Nothing.
It was just nothing.
Open door.
Open air.
Anything could come in.
Those flaps do their job, and they also get a lot of great artwork smooshed on them. So yeah,
I'll have to show some of that. Showcase some of those.
If you have a question and you would like answered in today's show, what you have to do is just put it down in the comment feeds below, and Andrew's going to tell you about the rainbow
bag.
We did, and it grew a bit.
It's quite large for some reason.
It got really big. I thought we were going to come back to a boatload of questions, and Andrew's going to show you how many questions are in the bag.
Da-da-da-da.
It is empty. The bag is empty. So
for the first time ever.
Yeah, for the first time ever.
We answered a lot the last few weeks. Me and Kevin.
I believe it.
Just didn't have the bag.
Kevin and Andrea did a phenomenal job, and if you agree with me, lay down some props for Andrea and Kevin in the comment feed below, who seamlessly carried on the tradition of the Barnside chat and brought to you all that is Heaths. You guys did a fantastic job. So lay down some hearts or lay down some applause. It really deserves that. It got you in the mode and in the groove of everything that is Heaths. And today we are going to start off by talking about the Summer Sparkle campaign, which is way down here. The Summer Sparkle campaign, Andrea's going to tell you a little bit about it and what some of the items and some of the help that we are looking for.
So there's a lot of different things. We've talked about Cornelius's security upgrade through his gulp review. So he's looking for some more upgrades. He's always about the security, and he wants upgrades to the cameras and everything, the systems that we use, which are incredible. I talked about this last week, how just amazing all of the systems have been to be able to go in and check on residents or look at stuff that's happening overnight that we weren't necessarily seeing. So he was looking for upgrades on the security systems. So that's one of the items that we're going for. Love our cameras.
The gulp review.
He gave us a bad review.
He did give us a bad review.
He was not impressed with their current camera. I love them, but he wants a little bit more.
Every year we try to do a little bit more improvements to the securities around the farm. In years previous, we've done internet upgrades. Last year we did camera upgrades.
That was a big one.
Smoking. I just love the camera system. The primary purpose of the camera system is to detect fire, and a byproduct is being able to see what the residents are up to on a daily basis. That was not the key component. We didn't want to see the we'd love to see the residents, but that was not why we needed the cameras. The cameras was to detect fire. These cameras are amazing, and if I were to have a lighter here in my hand and light it out here, Kevin would come and put it out with a fire extinguisher. So
right away.
I know right away.
From that little
right from the fire hall that's behind
hut.
us. So Cornelius, if you'd like to help Cornelius out with some security upgrades around the farm, we have areas that are not covered that we would like to get covered. We have new buildings going in, and there are some areas of the property that do not have Wi-Fi that we would love to add Wi-Fi to. So if you'd like to make Cornelius's dream come true and add a little sparkle to the campaign, today's a good day to do it because... Jesus says, yes, it's a good day
They
for
both,
that.
Jesus and Joseph, were like, yes. What they're
Today, up until Thursday of this week, if you donate a bale of
Oh my
hay
goodness.
or straw, if you donate
Yes.
a bale
We like both.
to the sanctuary, you will get your name entered into a draw, and you will win tickets to see the Chicks. And the Chicks will be playing. Their show is in Toronto. The 20. We will be drawing one lucky winner on the evening of the 23rd, and the tickets are for June 25th in Toronto. So you have to be in the area, or you could donate them to a friend. If you did win them, you could always give them to a friend. Or Andrea. Andrea loves the Chicks.
Oh, I love that. Gosh, imagine. What am I doing next weekend?
Yeah, you have to look that up, Andrea. We love the Chicks. The Chicks are supporters of the farm, and they have been here in years previous, and they were so kind to donate four tickets. Yes, it's 4
Ooh.
tickets. So if you're not Toronto, you can still play along and donate the tickets to one of your favorite Torontonians. Each bale you donate means another chance to win. The tickets will come with an entry to Lake House, an exclusive members club, and $100 voucher. Wow. Okay, so it just went
That's a
and
lot.
went and went there.
It just keeps going.
All the proceeds will benefit our 2022 Summer Sparkle campaign. We've still got a long way to go to reach our goal of $100,000. Let's tune in to where our goal is. All right, so here we go. Let's see if I can do this. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, friends of all ages around the world. Oh, here it is.
Wow.
$30,002.71. Now, we still have quite a distance. There is quite a gap between us from
You
a
see the
distance.
whole rainbow.
There's a Bette Midler song between the 30,000 and the
We
100,000.
will sing it.
We have a long way to go, and we know we can get there. It was a slow start, and we are so proud of the 30,000 that has come in
Amazing.
at this point. So we're 30% of the way. It's easy math to do. We've got 70% more to go. We've got the perk on the table with the Chicks tickets, so we hope that you can donate. It's time to fill the loft behind us.
It
Andrea,
is.
tell us a
It
little bit about the
is.
loft.
This is our hay and straw loft behind me. It can fill how many bales?
About 1 million.
There we go.
No,
1
less than 1
million.
million. Less than a
A
million.
lot. A lot. We fill that every season with hay that feeds our residents. Right now, a lot of pasture grazing is happening, so we don't need as much hay, but we use straw for bedding. The pigs love straw for their bedding, and we fill our loft, and that's what Kevin is working on, getting that filled. I think we have a delivery, I don't know, soon.
It's first cut hay, isn't it?
Good stuff.
It is first cut hay. And I'm a bit worried, actually, about not about getting hay. I mean, we have a great resource for hay and straw, but I'm a bit worried about what the cost is going to come in at this year. I've seen a lot of high increases in expenses as it relates to consumables, and I'm sure that you can relate to some of these cost increases as well. I was watching a video from a sanctuary owner in the States, and they had their car, like a hatchback car, filled with food, bags of food, and hay and straw, and they said, this last year would cost me about $58, and this year it cost her $160. The increase in hay that we're hearing about is sometimes 3 times the amount of what it was last year. And so I'm not that I'm walking on eggshells because we need it, but the increase needs to come out of somewhere on the budget. So we're hoping that you can support us with the hay and straw, donate a bale, and win.
Help us fill the loft.
Yeah, help us fill that loft. There's about 2,500 bales that will fit up there, and that's the 2-string bales
And they
that
go
you
up
can
on
lift.
that nice elevator.
Yeah, look at that rickety old thing that you can hardly believe it
Still
works.
works.
It still works. Last year, Volunteer and Kevin had the job of finding a tire for that thing. And they searched high and low, and it was one of Kevin's biggest accomplishments last year, he said, was finding a tire for that elevator.
Every week this volunteer's like, I'm trying so hard.
So somewhere there's an elevator with only one wheel on it, I'm sure. I think they may have taken it from somewhere. So we still have a ways to go. Let's go check out. You want to walk up the center chute and
Yes.
see what's happening up
There's
the
some
center
fun
chute?
stuff happening up there.
We're going to turn off the summer sparkle button. Where is it? There it is. Let's walk up the center and see. Remember, friends, if you have a question that you would like answered, all you have to do is put it in the comment feed below. And one of our kind admin volunteers that works from around the world or in Burlington, they will email us your questions, and then we'll put them in that very empty magic rainbow bag. And we will get answering some of them. And while we get up here to the next location,
Oh, Teddy.
oh, there's Mr. Ted.
Ted.
Oh, he wants to
He just
look.
finished grazing. He looks
He
very
did.
tired.
Ted,
Ted.
Ted,
Ted.
Ted, what's up?
He's thirsty. Look, he's very
What's up, Ted?
thirsty.
He's very focused
Very
here, isn't he?
focused.
That's Ted. Tell us a little bit about Ted.
Ted is was one of the Farm X pigs. He came with that big group. He is a wonderful man, and he's thirsty.
He's very thirsty.
I could tell he didn't come over to us. He's like, I need to drink first.
He was.
They've been up grazing all morning, so they're like busy. Oh, the bird scared him. That's Ted.
So where are they grazing now, Andrea? Tell us about the grazing
We're
plan
doing
for the pigs.
some pasture rotation, and they're up in a pasture right now that the goats and sheep were grazing in for a few weeks, and that's part of our kind of cross grazing plan, which helps reduce parasite load to get a different species in behind. Grazing after the goats and sheep is really helpful, and they're getting the grass down. It is really long up there, so I'm hoping they're doing a good job. They've been up there for a few hours, so I'm hoping.
Let's go see.
Yeah,
Let's go see.
Look
Let's go see.
out. It's really nice.
Let's see. So
Big
we have
Catherine.
a new fence line going in here. I don't know if you saw the gulp review from April.
I didn't see it yet.
You didn't see the
I
gulp
didn't see
review.
it yet.
If you have not seen the gulp review from April, she was telling us off about the fence lines, and the pigs are so hard on the fence lines. Here comes Tammy.
They're taking breaks to have
Who is
water and have a bog.
going into the bog. I can't actually see. There we are. Yeah, you can see that.
Oh, big flop.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Oh, yeah, that looks so good.
Look at Teddy's so tired.
It's tired and full. Are they going to get dinner tonight?
We just sprinkled some in the pasture.
Yeah, so no dinner
Forage.
no dinner. So they're going to be on pasture today, which means that they are not going to get fed their typical meal.
Taking breaks to come get water.
No.
And then they come back up. They're
There's
like,
big
I have
Hercules.
To do it. I have to keep going. Look at him.
Here comes Abigail. Oh, Tammy is switching sides. Here comes big Hercules.
Come here.
Big Hercules.
Hey, buddy. Oh,
What are you doing? He says, I'll come over here.
Yes.
Oh, he loves to have fence grass picked for him.
He does a lot.
Oh, there he is. Let me see if I can get this set up.
This grass is the best kind of grass according to all residents.
That's right. Hercules. Oh, I can recognize Hercules by his big warthog tusks. And he has a white stripe on them.
And the ear.
And the ear bite. Right?
The ear bite. He's a lot.
The ear bite.
Throat tail.
He's got so many defining properties. Oh, and here's Abigail now taking her dunk in the bog. I know it's hard to see today. The glare on the screen is horrible. I have this screen protector on mine, and it also shows all the dank really well. Yeah, really. All right, so it's not too interesting right here. Let's head up and see what everybody is up to over here. So we have got
trekking back too. Look at him. Look at her. He's like
the fence line going in.
It's like I must go back.
So here's Hercules. You can see this half of the field is super green, and then this half of the field is not super green, and the pigs are limited on the green space. They get time whenever it's appropriate for the grass, and you can see we've got the gates closed up here in the middle so that they can cross from one side of the world to the next. And here is Brindle. Brindle heard about the watering hole over there. But check it out. Check it out. All the pigs are out here in the field, enjoying life as they should on their own terms. Pigs love to graze. A lot of people don't know that, how much grass pigs really eat. And in the cold months when there is no grass to eat, we shut them off of these fields so that they don't turn them upside down, and they are given hay feeders that are around the property. Oh, here goes Tammy.
Oh,
Tammy's got places to go. There she goes.
I'm very excited about this.
Off she goes.
I've been here all morning.
So there are a few other asks that are happening for the Summer Sparkle campaign. And don't forget today, friends, if you donate a bale of hay or a bale of straw today all the way through Thursday, we will enter you in a draw to win 4 tickets to see the chicks. And if you didn't hear about the update, or if you were unaware that we were having this Summer Sparkle campaign where we're looking to raise $100,000 for a plethora of projects around the farm, ranging from fencing to drainage and securities. So there's a lot of things that we really need your ongoing support with. And no donation is too small. $5 goes a long way when there are a whole bunch of us that donate $5. And I wore my Heath's Pride t-shirt today. That's because if you donate anything at all during the campaign, at the end of the campaign, once we succeed, we are going to have the Heath's Pride. There you are, you're back in frame. The Heath's Pride Parade, which was a lot of fun to do last year. It was amazing. We did it right down this center strip, and we took the Heath's Pride float into all of the different pastures and filmed the resident reactions and let them mess around with it a little bit. There's bubble machine and music and food. We threw food, and Phil was horrified. I remember Phil in the front seat of the truck. He was like, "Oh, what is this thing that we're doing?" So we'll be doing. I know he's very sensitive, and so we'll be towing that around. So anybody that donates any amount to the campaign, at the end of the campaign, once we succeed, we will do the Heath's Pride float, and we will be tagging that around. Andrea's got is that last year's Pride t-shirt?
I think so.
Yeah,
I love this one.
I love that design. Oh yeah, let me angle it down here a little
Look
bit.
how nice this
I
is.
know. It says "You're beautiful,"
and it's one of our peacocks.
That's Jesus for sure.
Definitely Jesus.
It's definitely. I can tell because of the feathers.
Who was honking about the chicks? We announced the chicks.
Oh my goodness. So let's look at another gulp review. If you're not getting our gulp reviews, what you have to do is you have to sign up for the newsletter. The newsletter is the easiest way for us to keep in constant contact with you. And one of my worst fears, besides biosecurity here at the farm, is Facebook going down and us having no way to communicate to you with. So we know these things can happen. There are extended periods of time where Facebook becomes unavailable and we can't communicate with you. So the next best way for us to communicate with you is via email. And we also have a text message program. So if you head on over to happilyeverafter.ca, you can click on Stay Informed or Contact. The Kind Admin is going to put the link down below. It should pop up at any time. Oh yeah, somebody says here, the newsletter is great. Oh yeah, thank you so much. We love the newsletter. Let's see. Somebody asks a question. Here, we're going to put it up here. Melissa wants to know, will you put water bowls around the field so the piggies don't have to trek back and forth?
I wasn't expecting them to spend this much time up here, but if they're any longer, then we could. What they also do is they flip them. So the one down there, they can't flip. It's in a nice frame that Kevin's team made. But if we put one up here, it's not in a frame, which we don't have time to build right now. They'll flip it and make a bog, which will create a huge divot where the goats and sheep are. So
it's not that far for them to travel.
They keep taking turns. It's really cute.
Who's this now coming by?
Phoenix.
This is Phoenix.
You can tell he's going for water.
Here he is.
Taking a break.
I got to get out of the way.
Brindle's coming back from his break.
Oh, hello, Brindle. Big muddy face. He looks so happy. Brindle was actually born here at the sanctuary. Tell us a bit about Brindle.
Brindle was born here. April is his mom. He is awesome. He looked like a little chipmunk when he was born. I didn't meet him when he was still like brown. I don't know why he was that color.
Yeah,
everybody else was black and white, and he was just like this little chipmunk looking pig. And they were born in 2015. So they're 7 now?
I know.
I don't know how that's possible.
I
met them when they were like 6 months old.
It is
So he's
hard,
7. I don't think I've ever
to
said that out
believe.
loud.
It is hard to believe how much time has passed here. I feel like an old father. Yesterday was Father's Day, and thank you for anybody that wrote messages from around the world wishing us a happy Father's Day. We are certainly proud, proud fathers to all of these pigs. And spent yesterday with Esther at home, which was awesome. And yeah, it's we just want to wish everybody a happy Father's Day. We don't have any dads here, right? On like resident wise that we.
Well, maybe some of the farm ex
Oh, I guess
because of Fiona's babies.
that's true.
We need
That's
a DNA test.
that's true.
Because there could be.
That's
We
right.
don't know who the fathers of Fiona's children are.
It was definitely a farm that didn't have any sort of breeding controls. So we all know what that means. Yeah, I guess we could. Eh?
That's
we
the only
need to
people
get
I can think of. I don't
we need
think
to get
anybody else
Maury
is.
Povich over here and have him like read, "You are not the father." For the Summer Sparkle campaign, if you have not read Gulp reviews, they are super hilarious and a bit concerning that the residents have these views. But
Very specific residents who usually have opinions. Diablo's is the trees around here are unruly. Many of the trees around the farm need to be trimmed back and cleaned up so that more delicious grass can grow in our fields and we can keep our pastures and barns safe. Our piggy friends also need more sunshine in their forest to forage for treats.
Oh,
I see what they did there.
I do see what they did there. I love little silly puns like that. Yeah, every year there are trees that blow down, trees that die, trees that grow in areas where you don't want them, trees that are threatening to take down fence lines that are existing.
We've had a few big storms that had a lot of wind recently, and that's concerning.
It was
walk around and
those
check the
were
fence
some
lines.
crazy windy storms. Like that one that came through last week had some hail
Yep.
that was involved
Out of
with
nowhere.
it. And we are in tornado country.
Mm-hmm. There was a tornado warning.
a
Was
lot
it
of
last week? That was the same thing.
Yeah, there was a tornado in southwestern Ontario. These tornadoes pop up all the time. People often don't associate tornadoes with Ontario, and we get a fair share of tornadoes. And it was close. It was like something was really close. Whenever it hails, when it's about 40 degrees out, you know that the weather system could perhaps shoot you a tornado. But
I remember that day. I went and put all the chickens in because I was like, I can't tell what's happening. The pressure kept dropping, and I was like, oh, let's be safe.
The temperature changed like crazy. Yeah, we hope to never have to deal with that. But all of our new construction, just out of a little point here, any of the new construction that's happening, there's stuff called hurricane ties. And these hurricane ties are an extra piece of the puzzle when we're building that increases the strength of the building and primarily the roofs. Because the roofs are usually what get torn off in hurricanes. In terms of, we don't have hurricanes here. In tornadoes, so it's universal, like the high winds of a hurricane versus the high winds of a tornado. Hurricane ties, and they hold the roofs down a lot more.
Never heard of that.
Yeah, that's
learning lots right now.
Yeah, and they also there was a certain way that the barns were framed, up the new barn builds that were framed. In order to increase the strength of those buildings. I saw an insulation truck here last week, and they were insulating the new pig barn, which the construction, although going slower than we have anticipated, which is okay, we don't have any races to win, but it got insulated, which means we are close. We're getting closer to integrating who?
The piglets, who are adults now.
Oh my
and
gosh.
all of these pigs you just saw in the pasture.
Oh my gosh.
So it's going to be one big herd, and they'll have access to 3 different barns, and from there they can decide. Probably the original crew will stay over in the main barn, April and Dan and April's kids, and then we'll see where everybody else ends up.
What do you think's going to happen?
I don't know.
It's
a lot. I don't think we've ever done 10. It's 10 and 19. That's 2 big groups.
Wow. Are we going to do it all at once?
I don't know.
Are you scared?
Are we deciding right now?
Yeah, I know. Are you scared? I'm a bit scared.
It's nerve-wracking.
Yeah, nerve-wracking when we integrate
pig integrations are dramatic. There's fighting. That's just how they communicate and deal with them their issues.
Don't forget, if you have a question you want it answered in next week's Barnside chat, just put it in the comment feed below, or you can private message the page if you're shy. You don't have any reason to be shy. There are no silly questions. Don't worry if we've covered it
I love the
before.
questions.
You can put, yeah, it's interesting what folks come up
Sometimes
with.
I won't think of like just talking about something, and then somebody will ask it.
You go ahead, you put those questions down below. Thank you to all the volunteers that help keep Heath's operating at a safe place, and also the kind admins that are online to make sure that this feed remains a safe place. And thank you to you, the donors, the watchers, the viewers, the supporters that keep the message of Heath's compassion for farmed animals everywhere alive and rolling. One last review here, this one. This review right here. April's got a gulp review. She's not impressed with the fences, and we had to eliminate some foul language from here. My piglets are big on exploring and getting into places they shouldn't be. They learn from the best. Yes, indeed. Strong fences around the sanctuary are very important to keep my babies safe. I'm tired of having to go and find them. We need to raise a pile more money so that we can keep going. We got to get the fences in order. We've got to get the roads in order, and of course Cornelius's security upgrades so that we have views on the different areas that do not have views yet. We've raised 30,000 of the 100,000. There's still a way to go. There's a gap there we're closing in on. Please go ahead, donate a bale of hay. The incentive this week is donate a bale of hay, a bale of straw, and you can win tickets to see the chicks. We've got the links are coming up below as to where you can do all that. Friends, thank you so much for tuning in. We hope you had a wonderful time. My name's Derek Welter.
I'm Andrea White.
And we'll see you next week on Heath's Barnside Chat. Goodbye, everybody.
All we need is a place to be and a few good friends for some company. If you'd like to stay, you don't have to leave. We'll leave the lights on and the door unlocked. If you drop on by, you don't have to knock. We're happy to share whatever we've got.